Keep living the adventure. Axis of Awesome.
Incoming transmission.
What is up, adventurers? Welcome to another Sunday in the Shop live stream. This is going to be a pretty exciting one tonight. We are going to be going over all the brand new clothing that me and my seamstress have been working on over the last couple months, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. We'll get into that here in a bit, but before we get started, let's do some housekeeping stuff. First off, I want to give a big shout out to two people who are super awesome in our community. They sent me some stuff, and I really, really appreciated it. First, Andy and Indy. Andy is here tonight. Andy, thanks for being here. Andy sent me some really cool stuff. He did some of his masterful 3D printing. If you've never seen his stuff on Instagram, definitely check it out. He sent me this Space Luger pistol. Sent me a few of these. I really wanted to have a few of these to use for my Super Joe adventure team. He sent me also some neck post adapters as well as some Kung Fu grip adapters, which are awesome. And then he sent me some other items as well to make a claw for the, what was his name? Red Claw. Andy did an awesome design of that. I got my original one from Felipe, but Andy has a really cool improved one, and I really appreciate that as well. Andy also sent me something else. Now I'm going to stand up here. You guys are probably going to see my brand new shorts that I've been sporting here lately when we've been going on our walks and my workouts, so don't be alarmed here. Pink flamingo shorty short shorts. So Andy also sent me this really cool head sculpt. Awesome. The minute I got this from Andy in the mail, I absolutely had to incorporate this into a photo story, which, by the way, I'm going to be doing a preview for it later on this show. So thank you, Andy. I really appreciate all the cool stuff you sent me, man. I'm going to put it all to good use. You are a master when it comes to 3D printing. And I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Ultra talented dude. If you guys aren't familiar with Andy, if you're new to this channel, definitely check him out. Andy and Indy, he's awesome. I think he does a lot of his work on Instagram and on Facebook. So my other arrival was Mr. Carlo for Easy 1/6. I sent him some pictures a while back of the G.I. Joe laser weapon game, and the pistol from that, I called it the PL9, but Carlo made me some 3D prints of this, and I can't wait to incorporate this into my G.I. Joe adventure team. Of course, Murray Corrigan, the amazing holster maker, has been working to make a shoulder holster rig for this for my adventure team commander, which we will be showing him as well. So thank you guys for all the cool stuff that you sent me. Really appreciate it. Awesome. So let's see. We got that out of the way. Next up, Sean Huckster, Murray Corrigan, and Stacy from SIG20. You guys check your mail. I sent you all something. Thank you for being on my show. I really appreciated it. So be on the lookout in your mailbox because you got something coming from Skunk Works. So I want you guys to know that. Let's see what else. eBay items. I threw some stuff on eBay. So I recently last week started going through my workshop and just cleaning up a bunch of stuff. So there's a bunch of spare stuff that I had that I'm just not going to get around to using. So I've been throwing some Combat Joe items on there. I think I had a Bullet Man arm, a Defender head, as well as some other gear. So I've got those on eBay right now. So if you guys are interested in those, get on there and check it out. I just hit 2,600 subscribers. Pretty excited. It's been a long ride. So this is my 6th year on YouTube, and I never expected, like I always say, excuse me if I keep saying this, but I didn't even expect to get 100 subscribers, let alone 2,600. So that's awesome. I try to do my best on the channel. I try to be as authentic and real as possible. I know it's not for everybody. And recently I've kind of got some criticism for some of the AI stuff I've been using, but it's just the way it goes. I'm not going to get into any details or go into any rants about it because I don't need to. So I really appreciate everybody who keeps subscribing to the channel. You're really going to enjoy it because I'm just trying to do as many original, cool things as I can. And I really appreciate all the positive feedback from everybody. So let's see. Next up, some channels that I've been following that are really cool. Same Time Toys, a cool group of dudes, man. I've just got onto them here recently. They got some really cool videos on YouTube, so check out Same Time Toys. Ochre Studios, Vern does an awesome job. They have I think a weekly YouTube where they all have like a little bit of like a round table with all his friends, and it's really cool and low key, and they're all just a bunch of cool dudes. Of course, Action Figs, Ed out there, they're doing, they kind of did a little reformat, and it's great. So definitely check him out. And of course, Punk with Toys. He's been doing a lot of the O-ring reviews lately, a lot of the original O-ring reviews from like 82, 83, and they're really, really fun. He does a Thursday with a Friend, which is great too. And then he does his toy rant, which is great. And last, ROG Studios, or Random Old Geezer. Absolutely phenomenal photo stories. He's dropped 2 so far. I think they're both bangers. I think he does it with his daughter, and they are phenomenal. Uses Action Man figures, and definitely check that out. Those are all channels that I've been enjoying here lately. Also, if you guys are a big fan of the Y-Files, I am. He was just recently on the Joe Rogan Experience, and it was great. It was one of my favorite ones here recently. And AJ is a really cool dude. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that podcast. Golden School update. So I'm currently working on my Golden School project. I know a lot of people are too. Thanks to Paul Knapp for talking about that last week on his show. I'm going to try to get a hold of Paul here after I get back from vacation in June, and maybe we can do a show together. I can come on his show and we can talk about what the updates on the Golden Skull are. But hopefully everybody's been working on it. And if you haven't been a part of it and you want to get to be a part of it, don't be afraid. It's going to be fun. Don't overthink it. Just jump on in and try it out. I think you can even do a photo, do a photo story, whatever you want to do. But don't be afraid to get on here and do it. And last, Greg Brown from Cotswold Collectibles is going to be on here this Thursday, I believe, June 5th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that'll be fun. Can't wait to talk to Greg. Hopefully he wears his camouflage shirt like this one, and we can be Twinkies on screen. So, but that is housekeeping stuff, and that is not what we're here to talk about tonight. We are here to talk about my Skunk Works G.I. Joe fashion show. But before we do that, we better jump in the comments and see who's all decided to join us tonight. We got Andy from Indy. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it. Moondoggy, always awesome to see you. Same Time Toys, awesome to see you tonight. Let's see, Steven Sanchez. Thanks, buddy, for jumping on. And that's it right now. So we'll probably be getting some more people on as we progress through this. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. I think it's going to be pretty fun. So I know there's going to be some familiar faces that jump on probably a little bit later. But anyways, guys, let's get started with this fashion show. So for those of you guys who aren't familiar, I have my mom, who is going to be 79 years old in September, I believe. Yeah, 79 years old in September. And she has been sewing for me ever since the early 1980s. She's done a lot of G.I. Joe clothes for me, repaired a lot of Mego, World's Greatest Superheroes clothes for me, and all around awesome mom. I'm lucky to still have my mom in my life. So I know a lot of people out there, unfortunately, Their mothers have passed, but I still have mine, and she is a treasure. And luckily for my 6-year-old son, he has an amazing relationship with his Nana, and she does a lot of really cool stuff for us as far as like making quilts, GI Joe stuff, and a ton of other stuff that I don't even talk about ever. So she has been sewing GI Joe clothes for me for the last few years, and she has actually come up with some of her own original designs on top of the ones that I've given her. But tonight we're going to go over some clothing that I've had her made. Now, all of it is going to be either in some of my photo stories or some of the other stuff I'm doing. And there's going to be some of it that's going to be available for sale. Now, this is kind of the caveat to it. So I don't make anything for like custom sale. Like, so you can't, like, you don't call me up or message me and say, hey, I want this. We make what we make, and then I just usually throw it on eBay, and I usually list it for about the same price as a Cotswold outfit, and then people can decide how much they want to pay for something like that. It's not perfect. It's not ideal. And I know there's some people get annoyed about it. Some of the pictures that I've shown of clothing, I've had people message me and say, hey, I want to buy that. I'm like, well, I don't have like maybe 2 of these available. So I'm going to give everybody a chance. It's not perfect, but we don't live in a perfect world. And I understand that. But in the event that a lot of people see one thing that they really like, I would be willing to like purchase some fabric from Spoonflower, which is where I get the majority of my fabric. And we could make like a small run of like, I don't know, 10 or 15 outfits. But we'll get to that later on. But so these are going to be all the different outfits we've came up with. So tonight we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different outfit designs I'm going to share with you guys. And we've made different camouflage and different patterns for all these outfits. And I'm really excited to share these with you guys. So first up, this is first of all, I need to get a drink here. I've been talking way too much. Got the turkey murk, shrunken head for my water. Whew. Anyways, we'll get the comments here in a second. So anyways, I want to share with you the first outfit. These are kind of the original ones we started working on probably about 5 or 6 years ago, I would say. And these are our tactical and shirt pants sets. So let's check them out.
Tactical shirt and pants set. GI Joe Adventure Team. Lightweight, functional, and feel ready. This tactical shirt and pants set is a staple for any GI Joe Adventure Team member heading into warm or temperate zones. The short sleeve camo shirt features a sharp collar, dual button chest pocket, and snap front for quick deployment. Designed for ventilation and ease of movement, it's perfect for recon, patrols, or off-duty downtime. The set includes durable tan utility pants with an elastic waistband, offering a comfortable fit in a neutral tone that pairs well with any terrain. Whether on safari, jungle patrol, or coastal surveillance, this outfit keeps your operative looking sharp and mission capable. Classic look, tactical edge, Adventure Team standard.
All right, there you go. So I did videos for all these, and I think they're super dope. So I hope you guys enjoy them. So there's our tactical short sleeve shirt and pants set. So what's up, buddy? Let's say hi to everybody. Yeah, come over behind me.
Hi.
I can't really hear you, but I'm on the microphone. So all right, dude, take it easy. So anyways, there's my shirt and pants set. And we're going to have several of these available. I'm going to probably combine some of the camo ones with these elastic tan pants here. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of tan pants that I'm going to probably combine with a few camo shirts. But the two ones I think I'm going to throw on eBay are these one-offs here. This is this really cool camouflage design I got off Spoonflower. I have links to all these in the description. I hope they all work. But I think this is a super dope camouflage. And I think everybody's going to really, really enjoy this one. And then the other one is this shirt here, which is another really cool camouflage right here. And both are really cool, sewn by my mom. And I'll probably pair those with a couple sets of tan pants for like a tactical CIA field agent look. We also have some solid colors. I'm not sure how I'm going to divvy these out. I know people just like solid colors, but we have a nice green. We have a few of the khaki shirts as well. And we also have a really cool, just a standard, if you want like a print. We did a few prints as well to throw those out there. We also have some blue pants, green pants, and some of these smoky black pants. So we'll see how we want to divvy this out and kind of combine them. Might just do shirts, might do shirts and pants. We also have this just a standard black smoky top. But last but not least, for these tactical shirt and pants sets, let me put these over to the side here. We have these here. So my mom quilts. She makes, she's a professional quilter. She makes a ton of quilts. And the fabric that she gets for her quilt blocks, she saves some of it. And she saved this pattern here. So this is a really cool palm tree style pattern. She thought it'd be cool to make some shirts out of this. And I have this one. This is going to be in my new photo story. And we're probably going to make these two available with some tan pants. I think they're super dope. They're going to be one-of-a-kind shirts. And I love the pattern. The pattern is really cool. She had some extra left over from a quilt, and that's what she did. She just sewed a few of these really cool shirts. So also, if you guys are familiar with Chuck Chiraco, Goat Dip on Instagram, he's been on Paul Knapp's show a lot. He sews. He does a lot of really cool customs for the convention scenes. He did some leopard print outfits, I think, for some figures that he did. And we had some leopard print from something. So we also made some leopard print shirts and shorts. So I don't know if anybody would be interested in those. I'm going to throw those out as well. I think we have 3 of them. So if you want to make your own little African commando team, then these will be available as well. So these are our tactical shirts and pants. So to show you guys some of these, how they kind of fit on a classic G.I. Joe body. Here you go. So this is another one that's going to be available. This is another print from Spoonflowers. This is a really, really cool camouflage print. I actually have another outfit made that we're going to show later on tonight. But these shirts fit really nice on a classic body. I would probably not put them on a muscle body. They might be a little tight on there, although I do have some muscle bodies that do have these on. But just throwing that out there for you guys. I'll put that in the descriptions as well. But this is a really cool print. You can just kind of see how it sits on a classic G.I. Joe Land Adventure figure like this one here. And of course here, the tan pants. They're just elastic waist pants. They fit fairly well on a classic figure, and they fit really well on a muscle body because they have that thinner waist. They've actually been doing carnivore diet and lost a little weight. So there is that figure. And we've also got this one here. Now, this is one that is custom made for me that won't be for sale. This is that other pattern in that camouflage from Spoonflower. And we actually did some 21st Century Toys clone pants for this one here. So this will be a jungle adventure outfit for my G.I. Joes, and it'll be in probably one of my future photo stories. So this is that camouflage pattern right there, and this is pretty cool. I like both of these quite a bit, and they turned out great. So that is the tactical shirt and pants. Let's see if anybody in the comments has jumped on. Hey, Peter. Awesome, dude. Thanks for joining, man. Peter from the Score Review. If you guys haven't checked out Peter's page, it's awesome. Peter always does cool reviews. He's an OG YouTuber, and he's the guy who inspired me to get on YouTube and start making videos a long, long time ago. Peter, thanks for joining tonight, buddy. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I know Peter has his timing's always off because you think he works different hours than some of us, but I like to get Peter on a live stream one of these days and get him on there. Peter's always awesome to talk to. Known Peter for a long time. He's done a lot of cool videos on YouTube, so definitely check him out. So there we go. That is the tactical shirt and pants setup. So we're going to follow that up with these fatigues. Now, I've always struggled to find a name. I always like to name stuff for some reason. That's kind of like my thing, you know. I want to name things, but so this next group of outfits, I've named these several years ago. I call them my Mission Critical fatigue set. I'm not sure where that came from. It just sounded cool, and I just ran with it. But we've been making the Mission Critical fatigues for several years now. They've been in some of my photo stories, but tonight we're going to take a closer look at those Mission Critical fatigue sets.
Mission Critical fatigues. G.I. Joe Adventure Team. Built for action and reliability, the Mission Critical Fatigues set is essential gear for any G.I. Joe Adventure Team operative. This versatile two-piece uniform includes both a long-sleeve and short-sleeve camouflage shirt with dual chest buttons and a crisp collar, perfect for staying cool and sharp under pressure. Paired with rugged tan fatigue pants featuring a flexible elastic waistband, this set offers comfort and durability in the field. Ideal for reconnaissance, base operations, or light-duty missions, these fatigues keep your Joe ready for anything. Reliable, rugged, ready for the call.
All right, guys, so that is the Mission Critical fatigue set. Now, the Mission Critical stuff is a work in progress. It's something I've been working on for several years now. It started as basically me, I'd say it started back in 1999 probably, or 2000, with me taking apart a 21st Century Toys BDU set and then cloning it just making patterns. And at that time, I was buying, or I wasn't buying, I was just using cotton cloth and iron it to freezer paper and run it through my printer, like an inkjet printer, and then sealing it. And that was a long time ago. But now you can buy stuff on Spoonflower, and I still had those patterns. And I've basically been modifying them for the last few years to kind of get a really nice pattern that I would be comfortable with providing for people. I'm not quite there yet, but we're getting close. Now, recently, I just took apart a muscle body outfit from the G.I. Joe Adventure Team, the late issue ones, and it worked out really well. We had to do some modifications to it as far as making it the right size, because those things fit so snug. So I did a couple different versions of it, and then kind of blew the pattern up a little bit as I went. And we kind of got a perfect pattern for that. And we'll showcase that here in a second. But it looks something like this. Now, this is a kind of a mistake, but it's got a little bit of a thread mistake right there. But it fits. It won't fit a muscle body very well right now. It's real snug on the top. The pants fit great, but I love the camo. It's something I found on Spoonflower. Again, links in the description to these. This would fit a like a 1974 Kung Fu Grip adventure really well. But these are those kind of modeled after those late issue one pocket, one snap 1970s, excuse me, Adventure Team sets. So I have this one. Like I said, it's a mistake. I might throw it on eBay as a mistake if somebody wants a really one-off looking outfit like this one. But I'm probably thinking about making some of these at some point in time, because I know people are really interested in buying up those Guyper Man muscle bodies, and they're really big muscle body collectors. And it's hard to get some of the outfits. So I thought it'd be cool to have a unique new outfit for your muscle bodies. So back to the jacket and pant combo. So this is a beautiful print that I had a young lady blow or shrink down for me. Her name's Annis. She has a site called Annis Illustration on Spoonflower, and she made this for me. It's a zebra jungle print. You can see here. Check it out. Pretty gnarly, huh? It features the elbow, kind of like the elbow patches of the 21st century. I just used top pockets on it, and the pants are pocket pants. The side pockets, so they're just full tactical pants. And this is a cool pattern. When I saw this, I had to have it, and I'm using it for a photo story. And this is the actual, I guess I call this the deluxe version, since it's modeled after the 21st. It takes a lot more steps to sew this. But we also have this one here. We'll show you a different one. Actually, this is the same one as this. So I've made a lot of these in a lot of different camouflage patterns of these mission critical outfits. If you go back through some of my other videos, you'll see all the old camo that I have. But tonight we're just talking about this new camo, and I'm thinking about making a few of the, I call it a little bit dumbed down mission critical outfits that don't require as much sewing. Making like maybe 10 available at some point with one specific camo. But anyways, let's look at some of these G.I. Joe muscle body outfits on the actual figures. Now, here's the first camo pattern I showed you guys. This is my Eagle Eye G.I. Joe Land Commander. Now, this guy, if you're wondering why he looks so buff, thanks for joining us tonight, Peter. Peter, for the school review, figured out you could take the Blue Box Toys BBI G3 muscle body arms and retrofit them to a muscle body torso, which I've done here to give this guy a really cool look. Of course, his Eagle Eye still works great, and I restrung this guy, and he looks phenomenal. And I wanted to make a special outfit for him, and I think this thing looks great. It's tailored almost perfectly to him, and I really like the camouflage pattern. It's kind of an updated version of that frog skin in a way to me, and it looks absolutely beautiful on this guy, in my opinion. I hope you guys agree with me on that. We also did, we did some green. So we did a practice run to get the outfit right. And we did it with this just green color, which I needed I got this muscle body talking commander here, and I needed an outfit for him, and I didn't want to pay a bunch of money on eBay for a vintage outfit. So I decided to have one made for him, and it looks awesome as well. You'll see that in a video, I believe in August or September. I restored these guys, and this is just a real cool basic outfit in that green color, and it turned out awesome. But my favorite one is this one right here. So this is my G.I. Joe talking muscle body commander in this beautiful new print. This is one of my favorite camouflage prints of all time. I absolutely love this. I don't know why I love it. I just think it looks super dope. It screams, in my opinion, it screams Adventure Team. Like, just screams it. Like, oh my God, this is something Adventure Team would wear. And I love it. And when I started working on this restoration of these two figures, this is what inspired me to do that. I saw the fabric, bought the fabric first, and then decided to restore the figures, retrofit he has the BBI muscle body arms, and then have this outfit custom made for him. And it is awesome, and I love it. There's only 2 of these in existence right now, and this is one of them. And I would love to do a run of these for muscle body figures. If anybody's interested in that, let me know in the comments, because I would be interested in buying a couple yards of this and having a few of these outfits made. So if you guys are interested, let me know. We'll see. But I love this thing. It is awesome. And the PL9 that Carlo from Easy16 made for me is going to become his new side piece. And Murray Corrigan's making a holster rig. And that's what this guy's going to be. I think it's super dope. I love it. I can't tell you how much I love this camouflage pattern. Side note, I was watching Paul Knapp, and the gentleman on there last week was talking about the Rhodesian Bush War camo and having a hard time finding a really authentic one. And I understand his plight, but my whole thing with authentic camo is I'm not really into it anymore. I'm into just unique looking stuff for my photo stories. So I don't really worry about how authentic anything looks anymore. I just try to find something that's going to look really cool photographed and something that's unique and one of a kind. And that's what I look for with my camo. And all this stuff that you see me doing is essentially me laying in bed on my laptop on Spoonflower and just searching camouflage. And I find a lot of ladies on there who are like artists and just make wild camouflage. And I love reaching out to them and asking them to shrink it down to 1/6 scale. And they do all the time. And then I send them the pictures, and they're just blown away by me doing this with their fabric. And I just love to find unique things, because I think that's kind of what the Adventure Team is to me, is finding a unique, non-conformist looking thing. Because the Adventure Team aren't conformist, and they got away from the military stuff and they got into being adventurers. And I just think something like this would have been awesome in 1975, 76. You would have saw this outfit on a peg at Kmart. You would have been like, Mom, will you buy that for me? That's my opinion. So anyways, moving on. So here is a figure. This is a Combat Joe that I flocked. And this is a mission critical outfit in that camouflage you saw earlier on my tactical shirt. This is awesome. This looks really good. I really like this camouflage pattern. Again, I think this kind of screams Adventure Team. It's very subdued, very muted, and I think it looks really, really good. And if you guys could see it in person, it looks a lot cooler than I think it does on camera. But I got this for a photo story as well. Let's see. So here's the outfit, the mission critical outfit I'm kind of thinking about doing kind of like a larger scale run on. So this is kind of like a real simple one. So it's the elastic waist pants and just a shirt with 2 pockets, no bells and whistles, no elbow pads, no knee pads, and we might actually add a side pocket at some point. We'll see. But this is kind of like the final iteration of that mission critical outfit that I'm kind of going for. It's real Adventure Team centric, in my opinion. So it stays loyal to the Adventure Team look and feel, but it also gives you kind of a modern tactical look with the two chest pockets, maybe three, we'll see. But I think this thing looks absolutely awesome on my Man of Action figure. And this might be what we go for. I really love this pattern. Like I said, this is a super dope pattern. And I can't wait to incorporate this into a photo story. I've got it mostly written now. I've just got a lot of prop building to do, and it's probably going to be something that I do in 2026. So that is our Mission Critical outfit set, guys. I hope you enjoyed those. Like I said, unfortunately, there's only going to be one available, and that's the one that got kind of damaged. But it still looks cool. It's still going to be a one-of-a-kind thing. But if you would like something like that, I'll just throw that on eBay and see if anybody's interested in it. If not, no harm, no foul. We can always figure out a use for it here at home. Hey, Action Popcast is here. Greetings from across the pond, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. Shout out to Action Popcast. I've talked about him on a few of my What's in the Shops. Great channel. There's a lot of cool movie stuff, movie reviews. I'd love to go on there one time and talk cheesy 80s movies with him. It'd be super fun. So next up, we're going to be looking at what I consider to be kind of like our proprietary designs. This is, well, I'll just run the video and we'll talk about how this all came to fruition. So let's roll.
Overland Explorer Basic Jacket and Pants Set. When the mission calls for stealth and agility in dry, rugged terrain, the G.I. Joe Adventure Team suits up in the Overland Explorer Basic Set. This lightweight combo features a snap-up front jacket with a functional hood and drawstrings, offering quick protection against shifting conditions and swirling dust storms. The various available camo blends keep your operative low profile in arid zones, while elastic cuffs and waistband ensure a snug, tactical fit for fast-paced movement across rough terrain. Whether infiltrating a hidden outpost or scouting remote canyons, this set gets the job done. Silent, swift, survival ready.
All right, so those are our Overland Explorer outfits. Now, this is cool. So a few years ago, I would say like maybe 2 years ago, when we were kind of going through our initial designs of what kind of clothing we were going to make and what we wanted, my mom said, she's like, I want to make a hooded jacket. I said, all right. So she came up with a hooded jacket design, and we kind of tweaked it a little bit. And that's how we came up with this jacket that I call my Overland Explorer jacket. Now, it's been around for, like I said, a couple years. I've sent a few of these to the Axis of Awesome members, and we finally decided to get out there and make several of these available because I think they're pretty popular and people really liked them. A lot of the feedback I got was great. A lot of the videos I posted were great. And we have several of these that are going to be available. So we'll go ahead and show each one of these, and we'll go through them all and tell a little bit of a story. Let me round them all up here, and you guys can see these. Let me make sure I got them all. So the first one we have available is going to be this yellow one. So funny story about this. One of my roommates in college, when we all graduated, he went out and worked in California for a while. And he sent me back a California Department of Transportation safety jacket. I think it was like water resistant. And I had that forever. And I was up in my attic cleaning it out a few months ago, and it had kind of got a little bit damaged. So I cut it all up, and I had some Overland Explorer outfits made of these. So this is a really cool nylon with like a waterproof interior, and this is going to be super dope. And we got elastic pants, which have an elastic cuff. So we're going to have this one available. And then the other part is we had the really cool safety orange. It's kind of weird. Looks weird on the camera. You probably are freaking out right now because my camera, it looks really weird. Maybe it looks good on yours, but same thing. Nylon with a waterproof interior and elastic pants. So this is like going to be a one-off, because that was a jacket that I got, I've been working at my job for 26 years. So probably 26 years ago, I got this jacket, 25 or 26. So I thought these were cool to make a couple really cool, one-of-a-kind Overland Explorer. I'm calling it my Overland Explorer all-weather outfit. So these are super dope. I'll show a guy in these here in a second. Then we also decided we were going to make some of these here. So you guys are familiar with the camouflage that Cotswold has. Anybody can buy it. You can get it at Walmart. A good friend of mine, a good friend of the channel, sent me a couple yards of this fabric a while back, about a year and a half ago. I'm sending one of these I made to him as well with some other stuff as a thank you. And you can get 6 of these out of a yard. So we decided to make some Overland Explorers out of this standard camouflage. I think, like I said, you can get it anywhere. I think they might have talked about this on Paul Knapp's show or somebody's show, this camouflage here. But it's really easy to find, and we had it, so we made a few of these out of there. So it'll be like, I think, 5 of these I'm going to throw out there for guys. If they want an Overland Explorer outfit to go with some of their camouflage they might have got from Cotswold that looks like this. And like I said, we made 5 of those, and they're all hooded ones, all with the drawstring, elastic pants, and elastic cuffs. So there's going to be a lot of these out there for anybody that would like to have them. Now, the next thing we're going to have is I had this black set made, pants and jacket, and I'm going to put it on there with my Cruel head sculpt in either green or red. Maybe both. I think I might have 2 of these, or get another one made and put it with an actual skull head sculpt for my Cruel figure. If you're not familiar with that, check out my basic build videos. And throw a head on there if you want to make your own Cruel figure. Just put the jacket and get the Cruel figure and mount it to a Cotswold vintage body, and you can do that as well. But the coolest thing that we made is, I know a lot of you guys out there love winter clothes. So if you guys are not familiar, you've seen a lot of my camouflage videos. There's a cool artist who makes camouflage over there in the UK, where Action Popcast is from. And his name is Red Kite Camouflage on Spoonflower. He also has an Instagram page, and he makes a lot of unique prints. And we got a couple of his Arctic prints, and we decided to make a jacket, shirt, and pants of the Arctic Overland Explorer for you guys out there. So we're going to have this one here, which is the chocolate chip camo in Arctic. So it's kind of cool. Let me show you the jacket. It's just got a simple jacket or shirt in that chocolate chip, but in Arctic, elastic pants, cuffs, and then the Arctic Adventure jacket, or Arctic Overland Explorer jacket, sorry. And it's going to come in a set. And then we also got from Red Kite Camouflage this other Arctic set here, which I think is really, really cool. It kind of reminds me of the Red Dawn Russian Arctic camouflage a little bit, but it looks super cool. And of course, we're going to have pants and a shirt available for those as well. So those are going to be super cool. I don't think I've ever made my Arctic or my Overland Explorer sets, sorry, I keep saying that, available to anybody to get. And then last but not least, I am going to make this available for everybody. This is a one-off of that really cool camouflage. So here it is on a G.I. Joe. I think this is going to be a good one. This is going to be the deluxe version. So it has the 21st century pants, and it'll have the jacket with the hood and it'll be a pants and jacket set, and I'm going to throw that on eBay as well. So be on the lookout for this one. I think this is a really cool camouflage pattern. I was going to keep it, but I'm going to actually get some more of this camo and maybe have a mission critical outfit made. We'll make another one of these for my stuff. But I wanted to throw that out there in case somebody wanted a really cool, unique camouflage. And of course, here is the all-weather one on a figure, on my Sea Adventurer figure from my Jungle of Doom photo story. And this looks really cool. I mean, this looks really, really cool. I really like the way these turned out. This is going to be a cool jacket pants set for somebody. But so those are the Overland Explorer sets that we're going to have available. And I think they're all cool. I think it's something that people have been asking me about for a little while. If I'm going to make these, and yeah, I'm going to make a few. So let's hit the comments. James Peverelli, I think is how you pronounce it, man. Hey, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you jumping on, man. Got anybody else who jumped on? Nope. Still the same guys, man. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I really, really appreciate this. This is exciting for me to showcase with you guys this stuff. So our last showcase is going to be something we just came up with. It's going to be the first time you guys have seen this. This is all my mom's design. She went big dog on this. She kind of went rogue on this and made this one day. And she called me up and she said, hey, stop by at your lunch hour. She goes, I want to show you this and see what you think about it. I'm like, okay. So thanks, James. So yeah, I stopped and I was completely blown away by this. I didn't know what to say when she showed this to me. I'm like, this is freaking dope looking, Mom. So let's roll the video.
Overland Explorer XL Jacket and Pant Set, G.I. Joe Adventure Team Edition. Gear up for the wildest missions with the Overland Explorer XL, the ultimate outdoor survival outfit for your G.I. Joe Adventure Team operative. This rugged two-piece set features bold retro camo prints, perfect for blending into any terrain or standing out in classic Adventure Team style. The zip-up hooded jacket comes equipped with twin chest pockets and a working drawstring hood for unpredictable weather, while the elastic waist pants offer flexibility and comfort during high-stakes exploration. Whether you're navigating dense forests or trekking across rocky highlands, this set is ready to go the distance. Mission ready, environmentally tough, adventure approved.
So that is the Overland Explorer XL. So she was messing around. We were collaborating on an Arctic set that I wanted to have done for a photo story I want to do hopefully this winter. And I kind of told her what I wanted and she just ran with it. And that's how the Overland Explorer XL set was made. It's a zip jacket and it probably, I think it's the coolest thing she makes. I don't know what to say about it. It's super dope. I'm gonna show you guys. She only made a few of them, but she made it with some spare fabric that I had. So the first one is she made it with that awesome Adventure Team camouflage that I just got for my Muscle Body Commander. She made it with the pockets here, and then two front pockets, and the awesome hood. It's a nice heavy duty zipper jacket. It looks absolutely awesome. And just elastic pants. And she also made it with this camouflage here as well, which I think is great. Just a beautiful jacket pants set. And I'll show you the one. Oh, we'll show you the other one. Then she made it out of this smoky black one as well. Now, I might make this one available on eBay. We'll see. I thought about using it for a photo story, but we'll see. But absolutely cool. We talked about what we could do. We could just basically make jackets without the pants. That would be actually just cool as well. But I love these, and they're amazing. So here's the jacket and pants that I had her work on for a photo story. And again, this is another. I hope you can see this on video, but this is another of the red kite camouflage. This is an Arctic print I got from him as well. I wanted a real subtle Arctic print for my photo story. And we just basically made 21st century clone pants for it. And it looks great. I love the way this thing turned out. I'm probably going to do a separate video on this at some point. But I love the Overland Explorer XL. So we were talking, and she had some white fabric. And she decided to make, I believe she made, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these just plain Arctic sets that I'm going to throw on eBay. And they come with the jacket. They come with a drawstring pant, kind of akin to the vintage G.I. Joe Adventure Team polar pants. Now the strings, the strings we used, you got to tie them kind of tight to get them around there, but they look really, really great. And then for some reason, she just made a standard white short sleeve shirt to wear under it. I don't know why, but so I'm going to actually have these available. I'm going to throw all 4 of these on eBay in case anybody wants an Arctic set. So we have 4 of these Overland XL sets that I'll probably throw out there as well. And I think it's their best stuff. I think it's the coolest design in the world. And we're probably going to end up doing some more of these at some time and maybe some different patterns. But this just blew me away when I saw it. I'm like, man, this is freaking dope, Mom. And yeah, so that's those. I mean, these are just great. You guys saw them on the video. Let's go ahead and put one on my muscle body commander here. And you guys can kind of see what it looks like on a muscle body figure. Let me strip him down here real quick. Let me show you what this looks like too, by the way. You guys will see this video at some point in time, but this is the G3 arms on that muscle body torso. And this thing turned out great. It was a great video. It's going to be an awesome video. You guys are going to love this one. But let's go ahead and put this on this guy. Now, the only caveat to these are, so when you buy these zippers and you adjust them, you can't undo them at the base. So you got to slip them through there. That's the only problem with them. But other than that, they're super cool. Probably could have found other zippers, but this is just what's available at her sewing shop. Obviously, Joanne Fabrics is closed now, so that's a little bit of a problem. So let's zip this guy up. So this is what, let me put his hands on him too so he doesn't look like a weirdo. Bear with me here. We're currently working on a mitten design. She's having a hard time with mittens, which I don't doubt it. Mittens are kind of difficult. There you go. How awesome does that look? Doesn't that just look freaking cool? That's a great looking jacket. I mean, like, that is a great looking jacket. Imagine having that as a kid for your adventure team. You're like, holy shit, this is a great looking jacket. But I love the way these Overland Explorer XL jackets look. You've got the cool hood and a big hood too. So if you want to put a hat or a stocking cap under there, you're not going to have any problems. So there's that. That's going to be, I'm going to have a few of those available as well. I'll show you this. My son, she makes clothes for my son's G.I. Joes. So I have a 6-year-old who loves G.I. Joe, and he wanted a red and black outfit. So she made him just this one-off anorak red and black outfit. So this is for his G.I. Joes. So he has a super articulated G.I. Joe where I put the brand new Adventure Team style head from the Classic Collection on there and flocked the whole thing. That's one of his G.I. Joes. So this is his really cool one-off outfit that he has for his G.I. Joes. So there is all of our outfits for tonight, but we're not done yet, because when we have a lot of clothing projects like we do, we have a lot of extra fabric that we really can't make anything of note out of. So we just make shorts. So we made several pairs of shorts. Got the ones there. These two shorts here. We've got some orange shorts. We've got some blue shorts. Got a tan and this smoky one. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put each of these on there with one of my 3D printed weight belts. And I do have some extra G.I. Joe dive fins, so I might just throw shorts on there with a weight belt and dive fins as well. So that, my men, is all of our clothing for tonight in our fashion show. I think, I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool. Brian Davis has joined us. Thanks for joining us, Brian. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the kind words from you, and not just you, but everybody in the comments. Thank you very much. I'll pass it all along to her. I tried to get her to come on a live stream, but she won't do it. She's like, I'm not getting on a live stream. She's like, I'll make your clothes, but I'm not coming on your YouTube channel, which is fine with me. But so that's everything. Now you're probably asking, like, so when are you going to throw it on eBay? So that's the problem. I have limited time to do stuff all the time because it's summer and I'm doing a lot of dad stuff. But what I plan on doing is trying to upload a little bit every night but not post it yet, and then do a video the day I'm going to post it. So I'd like to have everything posted here in the next few weeks. I'm leaving them we're going on to go see my sister some point in June. So when I get back from seeing my sister, I would like to post all of it and have it available for everybody. So be patient, but I will do a video on my YouTube channel the day I drop everything. I plan on dropping everything at one time. And I think it's going to be cool. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. Scooter Jays, what's up, bro? He's awesome. And he's got a great YouTube channel too, by the way. Check his channel out. So that's basically what I'm going to do with those. And then I'm probably do some videos and asking everybody what they like the best out of this tonight. And that kind of gives me a gauge on maybe making like a short run of one outfit in specific for everybody. So that's the plan. Again, it's not a perfect plan. I wish more than anything in the world that I had access to a lot of sewers and a lot of fabric for a reasonable price. That's the problem with Spoonflower. It's expensive. I only buy it when they have like a 25 or 30% off sale, so I can get it relatively cheap. But it's not perfect, man. The world's not perfect, unfortunately. So I know it's probably going to make some people happy, but like I tell my son, you can't be happy all the time. Sometimes we all got to be disappointed. It builds character, in my opinion. So anyways, that is everything I've got for you guys tonight as far as fashion stuff goes. We'll jump in the comments and we'll see if you guys got any questions here in a second. But before we do that, I wanted to share with you guys a brand new photo story I had available, or I have coming up in July. It's going to be my July special. I think I've done a July photo story. Maybe like the last 3 or 2 summers. I can't remember which, but it is called Colombia. And fortunately for me, my brother, who goes to Colombia quite a bit, told me I misspelled it, and he called me a dumbass. And so I had to delete some posts and come up with a brand new title block with it spelled correctly. Man, I can't spell. I'm an engineer. I can't spell at all. So, and I don't got a problem telling people that. As long as you can understand what I'm saying, I don't give a shit if I can spell correctly or not. So I can barely spell my name, to be honest with you guys. But here is a preview, just a real quick basic preview of my photo story called Colombia, which is a man of action adventure.
Hey! Are you ever not training?
Gotta keep the knife sharp. Not all of us are naturally as gifted as you. What's up?
I need a favor. Can you have your boys at MI6 see what they can dig up on this guy?
Friend of yours?
Not exactly. There's been a string of secret labs across Central and South America being hit by someone who looks similar to him.
Roger that. I'll see what I can do.
So there you go. That's a preview of my new photo story, Colombia. I think it's a banger. It's a cool story. I think I actually just came up with it while I was making my Golden Skull stuff. So I've been doing my Golden Skull photo story stuff right now. I've got like the first act or intro act done, and I'm in the process right now of building props for the main story. And when I was doing it, I just came up with this photo story, and I got those cool looking, shirt, and I thought, man, I should do a photo story. And I haven't done a Man of Action photo story in a while, and I know that's one of my most popular videos is my Man of Action stuff, which he's one of my favorite Adventure Team characters. And I decided to come up with a really quick photo story. Went out and shot it all in one day, put it together. And I don't know if I mentioned this the last time I was doing a live stream, or maybe I mentioned it on my last live stream with Sean Huckster. I can't remember. But anyway, so what I've done is you guys have seen my X Weapons photo story. So X Weapons is going to tie into Colombia, and Colombia is going to tie into one that's dropping in August called Kozak's Revolvers. It's a tribute to my good buddy Ed over there at Action Figures, who is one of my best buddies when it comes to G.I. Joes, and an all-around awesome dude. Definitely check his channel out. He's cool. And I came up with all these little three photo stories I'm going to put together probably for a Thanksgiving special, but I'm going to add new footage and a little bit of a different or additional storyline to it, and hopefully have all that available. And those three basically work together and tie into my Golden Skull, the Sorcerer of Atlantis photo story, which drops in October. And that's my plan. You know, plans are always subject to change, but that is my plan right now, guys. So let's hit the comments and see what's going on. Now, I haven't went through all of them. I know there's a lot of really awesome comments on the stuff my mom's done. Hey, Tim James, thanks for showing up, man. And I really appreciate it, guys. And I'm going to pass it all along to her that you guys loved all the stuff she's made, and she'll really appreciate that. So if you guys have any quick questions for me in the chat, we'll go for another 5 or 6 minutes here, and then we'll kind of move on and get ready for the Greg Brown. Oh, okay. Toy Soldier Outpost. Any chance on getting my hands on the purple camo you featured a few years ago? Well, I'll tell you what, man. Shoot me a message, and I have that jumpsuit, and I would definitely be willing to part with that jumpsuit. So shoot me a message about that, and I will get with you. That'd be cool. I love your work too, man. So for sure, I would definitely. That was made by Kathy at Quartermaster, but I haven't used it for anything. So I would love it to go to someone who's willing to use it for something. So shoot me a message. I think we're talking about the same outfit, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, I'm always willing to part with stuff. Thanks, James. I really appreciate it. I'll pass it on to her. I will pass it on to her quite a bit. Hopefully she can come and watch this tomorrow and see everything. And she'll be excited to see everybody's reaction to all her stuff. Mold and update. Oh, have I ever mold and updated Mike Power? Is that the AA is in like an African American version of him? Is that what you're talking about, Scooter J? I have been looking at an updated Mike Power, like how I want to do it. I've got a lot of ideas, but I'm not really sure how. Yeah, I have looked at doing something. I've not really given a lot of thought to an updated Mike Power, but I have thought about it. I've done an updated Bullet Man, which I think turned out pretty good. I would do it a little bit differently if I had it to do all over again. Hopefully, Felipe Luca Porbenicas watches this because he's done a lot of really cool African American figures, and I know he would probably tackle something like that as well. But yeah, maybe I could think about doing something like that at some point in time. I also have been working on a new Intruders figure. I know Andy and Indy's made some cool Intruder figures, I think, on some different bodies. Did you use, Andy, did you use like the Masters of the Universe? Was it you that used the Masters of the Universe, the brand new cartoon figures to do an Intruder? I can't remember. I thought it was you. You like, did you do like a 3D printed head? I can't remember. I know you, I think it was you that did that, right, Andy? I'm not sure. Thanks, James. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the kind comments about my mom. She's awesome. My mom's awesome. She's a good lady. She has an amazing sense of humor. So she has to, raising me and my 3 brothers and my sister. Hey, it's Murray Corrigan. Murray just jumped in. Check your mail, Murray. I sent you something cool. Something to keep your Joes warm up there in Canada. You guys probably still getting snow right now. So yeah, let's see. Scooter J, I could use the bigger scope. That's not what I want. Yeah, it would, man. That'd be a really cool thing. Yep. Yep. Scooter J, 4 kids or 5 kids. I have 3 older brothers and an older sister. I'm the youngest, so my sister will turn 60 here soon, and she is in a step counter battle with my son right now. So they're seeing how many steps they can get a day. He averages around 20,000. So I think she doesn't average near that much. I mean, he had like, I think his high all time is like 28 or 29,000. So he never stops. He's like a freaking dynamo. We've been going hard. He got out of school last Friday, like a week ago Friday, and he's been going hard every day. Like we've been doing everything: park, water park, here in our town, playing outside, throwing the football, kicking soccer ball, playing with Tonka trucks, G.I. Joe, hard every night till about 10, and then he'll conk out, and I'm about ready to die. It's tough. It's getting tough. Murray did the other day get snow. Okay. No freaking lie. Got snow. Holy smokes, man. That is wild. That's awesome. Yeah. Tablets. The tablet thing, Scooter J, is that's it's not quite a battle, but it can be a battle sometimes. He has nephews and friends who all have like video game systems and iPhones, and I'm like, absolutely not. You're not getting that until maybe you're in high school. Maybe if you get good grades, maybe we'll negotiate. We'll negotiate that at some point. So, one more thing I wanted to throw out there for you guys. So, of course, I got Greg Brown coming on this week. I got to reach out to Greg. I'm pretty sure we're still on. That's going to be fun because Greg's awesome. He, of course, Cotswold Collectibles. Where would we be without Cotswold Collectibles? So I'm trying to work on. So I'm going to take a break in June to do stuff with the family. July is Japanese July, which I'll be doing no live streams, but I'm going to showcase a lot of some stuff I've got off Syndico. I think you guys might like or may not like. I don't know. And then August, we'll be back with our full-time schedule. Now, when school starts in September, I probably will not be posting as many videos because my sons will start first grade, and I'll probably be tied up doing more school stuff than YouTube stuff, which is no problem. So I might go down to like 1 video a week and maybe doing a live stream every other week. We'll see. But I'm looking to get some guests. So we've got our normal guests that we all know that have been on Paul's show, other live streams. I'm working on getting some new guys to introduce you guys to. Like, last year I did Model Rockets 321, which is an absolutely amazing conversation. He still owes me a UFO video he had out in New Mexico. He hasn't sent it to me. So if you're watching this, man, send me that damn video. But anyways, I'm looking at getting some other people on that you guys aren't familiar with and try to introduce you to new people, and then new people for me to talk to as well. I've reached out to a few people. Not everybody wants to do a live stream, which I understand. Not everybody likes to get on camera. Not everybody wants to talk. I understand that as well. There's a lot of introverted people out there. I'm married to an introvert, so I totally understand that. But I am trying to reach out to some new people because I love talking to as many people as I can about their hobbies. I did that punk with toys Thursday with a friend, and that was one of the coolest things I did. I got to actually literally tell people about me, who I am, and I love when Punk does those videos, and they're cool. I mean, he has a lot of really cool people on there that have a lot of really interesting life stories. And I just like to get people on my live streams and just talk about things. Like, I had a great time talking to Stacy about, G.I. Joes in his childhood. I love talking to Rick. Who knew Rick was so spoiled? I love talking to Murray. Murray was really fun. Murray and I could have talked for a long time. And Sean and Huckster and I could have talked for probably at least 8 hours about totally different things. We could have got off on all different topics. And it's really fun. So I'm trying to reach out to other people. I know I have a list of people I want to get on here and talk to. It's a long list. And I want to get the usual people who I'm friends with on all these different platforms, but I also want to introduce you guys to some new people. And hopefully this fall, we can make that happen. So that is my goal right now. But guys, this has been fun. I really enjoyed sharing all this stuff with you guys. It's really cool to be a part of this hobby. It's even cooler to have 2,600 subscribers. Never planned to have that many. And it's awesome that people like me and like watching me talk. I probably don't like watching myself talk, but apparently 2,600 people. I don't know if there are 2,600 humans. Now there could be some bots in there, but all the solicitations I get from beautiful robot women on Instagram probably make up at least a portion of my subscribers. But this is really fun. This is really fun for me to do this. I never planned, 5 or 6 years ago when I started this YouTube channel, I never planned it for it to be where it is right now. And I couldn't have done it without all you amazing bros out there and ladies. I know I have some lady subscribers, and this is awesome. And I really appreciate it. Shout out to you guys. Another thing, what I try to do, everybody who comes on the show, my plan is to send them something unique for their collection. And that's my plan. It might take a while, but just know that I am thinking of all you people who've already been on the show. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to come on here and spend your precious hours on this planet with me, as well as all you guys out there in the comments. So guys, this has been super fun. I appreciate everybody in the generous comments. Be on the lookout. I'll post a video of all the clothing and stuff. And I hope you guys are doing great. Have an amazing, great week. June's on its way. And in the meantime, keep living the adventure, and cheers.